If you want us to properly get rid of the drugs and ensure your safety, this is the only way. I volunteered myself to handle the transfer. I think that would be a good experience for me.
They might let their guard down when they see a kid doing the transfer. Alright, this one's all yours, Farida.
Roger. Okay, let's hurry to the drop-off point.
You really been 2 years already?
Since last meeting in person, yeah.
Times really are changing, huh? The lone wolf's got himself some pups.
Shut it.
Jack Trevor. Oh, pissed off.
Name's Jack. Jack Trevor. Ain't a gambler out there who doesn't know my name.
It's nice to meet you, sir. You must be quite skilled.
I know it's hard to believe, but he's telling the truth. Actually, I'm feeling generous. Let me throw you a bone. There's an important person in Langport right now. Take a gander.
Maxim Wugon? Oh, it's that guy who really likes himself. Van, what is a superstar like that doing here?
Welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. Going through some rounds here, but also like half-story stuff. As much as I kind of would have wanted to have been lazy and have the rounds not have any editing to them. Sadly, we ran into enough last episode that I think I must have done a coming up section, so probably going to be a coming up section in this one, most likely. Huh? I keep seeing shit. I gotta stop playing games very late at night. Anyway.
Dude, you won't believe what I just did. I finally caved and bought this limited edition Red Star I've been wanting. I've been dying to get my hands on one ever since Juniper and Graham got me to try it out. Holy, those are some sweet, damn sweet wheels. I think I went buy one of those from Red Star dealers directly. I must have broke the bank for it. I mean, those things cost a fortune. Now I got a loan. Gotta be paying this thing off for the next 15 years. There was no way in hell I was gonna be able to buy it outright. For real? That's hardcore. I heard Graham got a loan for his car too, but you're taking it to the next level. Don't tell me you just called me over just to rub it in my face. Now I wanted to give you the keys to my old car. It's yours. I know you've been wanting one for a while. I also want to take this baby out on the test run. You're just gonna give me your old car? Is that why you told me to come by train? Well, thanks, man. You sure this isn't a little much, though? For street racers like me, getting a sweet new ride is the best feeling in the world. Buyer's remorse comes later. Today, I'm gonna party. Oh wait, I'm getting the wrong voice here. But first, I'm gonna give my new car a spin. Rushed over after Downsy told me to meet him here, but I had no idea he was trying to give me his car. I appreciate the thought, really, but I'd honestly rather just get myself a new one. His car's been having a ton of issues lately. But I'm not the type to turn down a free meal. Plus, he took out a 15-year loan, so how can I say no? What's going on here? Oh, a whole new side quest, apparently. I should focus on other areas.
Great spire, huh?
Welcome to the Langport Trade Center, which is also colloquially known as the Great Spire. The building here was designed to be mixed-use, and it was completed 8 years ago under the guidance of the Kowloon Group. It recently underwent large-scale remodeling to account for advances in technology. That was finished just last year. The Great Spire is even more advanced than Crosspell's Orcus Tower, and beloved by the citizenry.
Okay.
Wow, Langport's totally different from when I came here as a kid. The Great Spire looks a lot nicer too. I think I'll take a photo of it. Oh boy. Alright girls, what say we drive out to the beach after this? I'll let you soak in the view of me bathing in the sea breeze. Sign me up. Would you mind if we rented a boat while we're there? I'd really like to take a ride with you. How could I say no to such a heartfelt request? I say we save it for tomorrow, though.
That'll be a perfect way to cap off our date. For the next 2 days, my time is your time. I'm going to give you lovely ladies my undivided attention. Then later tomorrow, we'll ride the waves like a comet flying through the stars. Loser.
Loser. Loser.
Apparently the economy in Messeldom is collapsing due to the Mafia.
Mafia? Where did I get the Mafia?
Heiyue has been there to protect Langport from threats like them. I have mixed feelings about that, though. I don't think our economy and public safety should be so dependent on a criminal organization. I work at a trade company, so I feel the effects of their influence. It's a little disquieting, whatever, to see how much pull they have. You're the Spriggan from Edith, right? I heard about you from Calvin. I also heard you have a contract with someone connected to heiyue. That came as a shock, given that Zen has spoken so highly of you. Well, if it's neutral, I'm willing to take requests from just about anyone, as long as the work's reasonable and the pay is good. Interesting. I suppose that puts you in a unique position, one that lets you take on work from the bracers and cops that they can't.
I have a question, and I apologize if it comes across as rude. Have the cops and guild fallen behind heiyue here in Langport?
Unfortunately, yes. They always seem to be one step ahead of us. The higher-ups in the police department are practically in heiyue's pockets, so they're limited in what they can do. That's part of why I left the force to become a bracer. I also just want to help the people more directly. Must make things awkward when you bump into one of your old police buds, though. Sometimes, yes, but I'm not sure they understand that line of work. Too much red tape. But I don't blame anyone for staying. There are some things you can only do when you're on the other side of the fence. Let's see. One day, I hope we can join hands with the police. If we ever become a united front, we could surpass heiyue.
Yeah, I bet you guys can put aside your differences and become good friends.
Do you know the Divine Blade of Wind over in Crossbow? He was once a police officer as well. I'm nowhere near his level, but one day I'd like to reach the same lofty heights that he did. It'd be an honor to meet him in person someday. Maybe he'd be willing to teach me a thing or two.
Oh, you're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? I see you've got some civilians with you. My name's Xiaoling. I'm from the Geka school. Oh, right, that's the school Aaron's a part of.
And there's a lot of Geka practitioners in heiyue too.
Yeah, much to my Sharingan. Much to my chagrin. They don't understand the core tenet of the practice, which is the essence of Geka, which is that the essence of Geka lies not in acts of violence. That's why I have to set a good example. If a member of the head family doesn't follow Geka's founding principles, who will?
Oh, you're part of the school's head family. Must be hard to not stand your ground on that when the heiyue is throwing its weight around.
Why doesn't your brain pick up what you're saying? You sound stupid. I think it's awesome that you're sticking to your guns. You're amazing.
You really think so?
Well, thank you. It's important to keep your feet planted in this city, especially when things are on the edge. I was born and raised here in Langport. No one wants to protect this place more than me. I'll admit that when it comes to martial arts, my brother has me beat, and I definitely can't take on heiyue by myself. But with my dojo mates and my bracer comrades by my side, nothing can stop me.
You're the Fixes from the capital, aren't you?
Oh, you know about us?
Yeah, heiyue notified that you'd be coming to Langport. If you're surprised that heiyue is passing info to us, well, so do we. We're supposed to be at odds with one another. They're probably just flexing. Their information network's on another level. We need to step up our game. Can't let a crime syndicate put us in the shade, or the people might lose faith in us. With that aside, we've also heard a lot about you from the Immovable. That grizzly Boy Scout strikes again. But he told you to watch out for me. Not at all. He was just telling me how hardworking you are. HQ is also singing your praises over your accomplishments in Creole, so I'm excited to see you in action. Afraid there ain't much to see, so you might want to dial your expectations back a notch. The two races in this branch should be heading out soon. We've had some gangster activity here in town lately, so the citizens who aren't under Heiyue's protection are rightfully nervous. Now's the time for us to step in and fulfill our duty.
You there! Have some pastas!
We'll talk to them and then we'll go back up.
Hey, wake up, Mommy! The weather's super nice today! Right. Mommy went to sleep again. She promised to play with me. I wonder if there's any fun games I can play by myself. I think I'll jump rope for a while. Ah, crud, I left my jump rope at home.
Okay.
Well, hey there! What'll it be? See ya!
Some may claim that the greatest noodles in the world are the Eastern noodles, but to that I say nay.
Because we have pasta, and I'm here to prove that stands at the peak of the noodle pyramid. Starting up a successful pasta business in the city will no doubt be an uphill battle, but pasta will come out on top. The fall of the Eastern Noodle Dynasty in Langport is nigh, and it will come at the noodly hand of pasta.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Welcome! What can I do for you? See you again!
Welcome to Harim. If you're looking for Eastern cuisine, you've come to the right place. Our menu is quite different from most Langport restaurants, but I promise our dishes will blow you away. Even those who aren't accustomed to Eastern foods will fall in love at first bite. The head chef's food preparation methods are a little unconventional, but he always manages to bring out the best in the ingredients. His dishes hooked me the first time I tried them. I really want to share them with the people back home.
Welcome. We serve Eastern cuisine that's quite different from what you may be used to here in Langport. The menu consists of dishes from my hometown. They are light on the spices and oil, as to not overwhelm the delectable flavor. I opened a restaurant here believing that my dishes would be accessible and loved by everyone.
So, this guy serves Eastern food from a different culture. Wonder if he's from that town.
My restaurant is still somewhat obscure. Someday, however, it will be known throughout all of Langport. I want my food to be enjoyed by all residents and tourists alike.
This is so delicious. It's light and easy to eat, just like everyone said.
Yeah, it's tasty too. This is high-class stuff. I'm relieved that you're enjoying it. I was worried this kind of food wouldn't really be for us.
Same, but hey, looks can be deceiving. I take this Eastern dish over that cheap junk we had at breakfast any day of the week. Alright, once we're done here, I want to go do some sightseeing.
We don't usually have Eastern food up north, so I wasn't sure if this stuff would be to our tastes. But I guess I was worried for nothing. This dish was seasoned to perfection.
Darren has a knack for picking out the best places to eat. The food here was divine. Hopefully this will be our last stop for a while, though. I want to do less restaurant hopping and more sightseeing. I think this is the park that Neil was talking about.
Yeah, he was told to put the goods on one of the benches facing the ocean.
Alright, it's my time to shine. We'll be right here if anything happens.
You ready for anything, alright?
Understood. Beginning operation.
They're watching. They're watching us.
We've got eyes on the target. What should we do?
We'll follow at a distance.
Here's the goods.
Excellent work. The delivery person was switched out, he is.
They got a kid to do the exchange. Doesn't look like they always noticed the thing. I think we're in the clear. So he's the guy who wanted...
Well, Van, what happened? Your voice. So he's the guy who wanted the drugs.
He hasn't noticed us yet. I think they're alone too. Should we charge in?
Yeah, let's go.
Seize them!
Oh, holy shit. Oh my god.
Damn it! How'd they find us out? You must have screwed up. Unhand me at once, you heiyue scum! Heiyue? I didn't even realize they were behind us.
Why do I feel like we were made into prawns? Prawns? Neil must have been the bait. I thought it was weird that he managed to give heiyue the slip. Well, either way, you're doing us a solid here. Saves us the trouble to bring in the men ourselves. We are always happy to help clean up the trash. Thank you for your assistance. We are lucky that we issued a report to you. Now then, we will ask that you hand Neil over to us. He's a material witness and a suspect.
But he got caught up in all this by accident. Neil had no knowledge of the drugs. He doesn't deserve to be punished for this.
That's for us to decide. Our job is to judge. Yours is to comply. I will ask one more time. Will you hand Neil over to us? The whole point of this request was to save our client. Giving him over the heiyue would be like throwing him to the wolves. The way I see it, we got two choices. We try to persuade him, or we fight. Alright, let's try that. I know you guys got your own way of doing things, but the same goes for us too. Saving Neil is our job, and we're not going to compromise on that. How impertinent. That puts us all at a standstill, though. So I've got an idea. Let's settle this with a good old-fashioned brawl. If we win, you'll have to keep your hands off our client. If you win, he's all yours. I can agree to that. It's your funeral, though. Let's change the locations. It's just us now. No need to worry about locals getting in our way. Fair warning, Spriggan. We aren't going to show you any mercy, just because you have children with you.
I thought as much. We have to win this, you guys. For Neil.
Alright, let's show him how it's done.
Get ready. Got a whole slew of them. Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
How unfortunate. All you on yes. Come on, let's go.
Activating drive.
The hell?
First.
Where's all her Where's all her CP?
Activate skill.
That's not what I wanted. Excuse me.
How unfortunate. Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill.
Over here. All you can do.
Activating skill.
I failed.
Nice. Thanks for the extra XP, gentlemen. And Speed.
Oh, they're too strong. No wonder the Liu family and Master Shao place so much faith in you.
That just about wraps things up.
If there's one thing I've learned from this, it's that the Gekka style is terrifying. No kidding.
You've bested us. As per our agreement, we won't apprehend Neil. Tell him to be more careful when taking jobs that seem too good to be true.
We will. Thank you very much.
Well then, I think it's about time we go back and deliver the good news.
Thanks for sparring with us. It was a ton of fun. What? You fought heiyue and won.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. I can't thank you enough. I mean, you saved my life.
It was nothing. I'm just glad things worked out. Now you can walk around Langport without worrying about heiyue.
Hope you've learned your lesson. No more sketchy gigs, alright?
Of course, of course. I'm happy things worked out for the best. I knew your assistance could get the job done, Van. Consider this a small token of my gratitude. Sweet! Thank you so much!
Come on now, I ain't a kid anymore.
As far as I'm concerned, you still are. It's not every day I get to see Van be treated like a kid.
I'll wire the money to you guys soon. Thank you all very much. That includes you too, pal. I surely would have been snatched away by heiyue had you not stepped in. The next time I come to Langport, I'll bring you some souvenirs from back home.
I'll be looking forward to it. Take care, everyone.
All in a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed. This must be the Eastern Quarter.
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
You think so?
Go, go, go!
What made you think this was the Eastern Quarter?
However,
All right.
Looking for something to drink? What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Welcome! Would you like an Eastern snack? We have delicious Montao. They're freshly cooked, piping hot, and go great with lychee juice. They're a Langport specialty. You'll fall head over heels for them with just one bite. Are you our client? You're Mr. Wang, yes?
Oh, hello there. So you're the Spriggan from the capital, eh? I'm in dire need of a trained martial artist, and I heard you would fit the bill, although you're not quite what I had pictured in my head.
Oh, I'm not a Spriggan. Actually,
That'd be me. I was a student of Kunlun School.
Oh yes, that makes more sense.
I feel like I've heard of Kunlun before. Well, that explains why Van moves so much like a martial artist. I knew he must have had some kind of combat training, but I didn't know what kind.
That's not the only kind of training I've gotten.
In any case, I can tell you've had plenty of real-world experience. Even at this very moment, you aren't leaving any openings. You must have seen a great many battles.
Whoa, you can tell all that from just a glance?
Heavens no, I made all that up. Ho ho ho.
Very funny. So you want to get the job details or what?
Of course, I'd like you to do some martial arts instruction in my stead. The moves will be simple enough, I promise. Can you help me out?
Sure, I'm down. So, what kind of instruction do you do?
I teach a hybrid style called Tai Shin, which I created. It combines 24 techniques from the 3 major schools of Eastern martial arts.
What? You created a whole martial arts style? That's so cool.
It's not that impressive. I just picked out a handful of simple techniques that are easy to learn. I only made it to teach self-defense to others and for exercise.
I think that's very admirable of you.
Hold on. Tai Chi's been around forever. Know for a fact that you didn't make it yourself. Stealing credit ain't cool.
Hoo hoo hoo! I suppose I can pull the wool over a Kunlun student's eyes. Those unaccustomed to our ways are so easily deceived.
He sure likes his tall tales, doesn't he? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Okay, back to business. Why do you need someone to fill in for you?
You see, I sort of threw out my back yesterday. I can walk around just fine, but doing any kind of sudden movement is a break-backing endeavor. Get it? Back-breaking?
Careful not to split your sides over your own jokes.
I never thought a real martial artist could throw out their back. Don't you guys train your bodies daily?
Alas, old age comes for us all, young lady. I hurt my back while on the waves.
What were you doing on the waves?
You kidding me? You were surfing?
Of course. I hear all the youngins are doing it these days, and I'm always hipping with it. I was faced with the biggest wave of the year. My very life was imperiled, but my surfer pride was on the line. Then I confronted it head on. I was locked in a fierce war of attrition, a battle of wills and wits between man and wave.
Uh-huh.
And I emerged triumphant. So to celebrate my hard-earned victory, I did a 360 spin in the air.
You did what?
In that moment I saw the light. It felt like everything came into focus. Visions of my long life, the peaks, the valleys, the everything in between, flooded my senses like a gushing waterfall. And after that,
Yes?
I fell into the water and hurt my back.
It sounds like your life flashed before your eyes.
You're lucky you got back to the coast in one piece.
Indeed, a boat just so happened to be passing by. And that's why I can't do any instructions.
I'm so sorry all that happened.
Hope you got better. Hope you get better soon, man.
So, will you take my place?
Like I said earlier, I'm down. Not a full-fledged master or anything, but I can handle some self-defense.
Fantastic. My lesson plan for today was 5 forms in total. 2 Kunlun forms, 2 Gekka forms, and 1 Taito form.
Oh, well, I don't know jack about Gekka or Taito, so I'm not sure I can help you there.
Then why don't you enlist the aid of the Bracer Guild? One of its members here is intimately familiar with the Gekka style. I'm sure she would be happy to help you.
And why'd you even bother asking for my help? Well, the contract's signed, so no backing out.
Thank you very much.
Time to start working.
Off I go. Oh, wait.
I'll be looking forward to the good news. Wish I didn't have to sit around waiting, though. If my hips start to feel better, I think I'll go out and catch some waves on my surfboard.
Just a bundle of energy, ain't ya?
You there! How's some pasta sound?
Hey, got a sec?
Sure, what's up?
We're in the middle of a job right now, and we could use a hand. Gonna teach some people some martial arts. Wanna join?
What? Why would I help you with one of your requests?
I mean, you don't have to if you don't wanna. We need someone from the Gekka school, but if you're not feeling it, I'll just hit up some other contacts. Peace.
Hey, wait! What do you mean by other contacts?
Heiyue. Duh. Most of them know Gekka skills like the back of their hands. The Gekka name is practically synonymous with heiyue these days.
Bet people will be thrilled to learn from the real pros.
And you don't have to waste any of your precious time, so everyone's happy. Alrighty, catch you on the flip side.
I'll do it. Huh? I said I'll do it. I'm going to help whether you like it or not. Are you sure? Yes, I know that people associate Gekka with heiyue nowadays, but they don't follow the main school's teachings. I'm a student of the original school, so it's my duty to spread the true Gekka style across the world.
Is that right?
Well, glad to have you on board. Ugh. If I didn't know any better, I think you were leading me by the nose. You really know how to twist the knife, don't you?
No idea what you're talking about.
But Van doesn't use knives. That's just a figure of speech.
Okay, let's meet up at the park.
Yeah, I got it.
Every night I will sing